Today we will discuss some more questions regarding chemical reactions and equations. So the next question is, here potassium chlorate decomposes to form potassium chloride and oxygen. So here one reactant splitting into two products. So this reaction is called as a what type of reaction? This already equation is balanced. This reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. So very clearly, this is in the potassium chloride is decomposed in the presence of heat. No, that's why it is called as a thermal decomposition reaction. Thermal decomposition reaction. So okay, already you know why, because here one reactant is splitting into two or more products. Means that reaction is called as a decomposition reaction. Next, here magnesium oxide is reacting with water to form magnesium hydroxide. So here two reactants combines to form single product. Two reactants. Here magnesium oxide is one reactant and water is one more reactant. These two reactants are combining to form magnesium hydroxide. So this reaction belongs to combination reaction. This reaction belongs to which type of reaction? Combination reaction. Combination reaction. So next, the next reaction, aluminum is reacting with oxygen to form aluminum oxide. So here just you observe A and B means here two reactants combines to form a single product. Single product means this reaction is a combination reaction. Combination reaction. Combination reaction. And one more is, so aluminum is reacting with oxygen. Oxygen, any metal can react with oxygen to form metal oxide. So this that's why this reaction is also called as oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction. It is an oxidation process. But you can observe here, so aluminum means zero charge to form aluminum oxide, Al2O3. So here minus 2, here it will come plus 3. 0 to plus 3 means what happens here? Loss of electrons takes place. Loss of electrons takes place. So okay, so this is also considered as a what type of reaction? Oxidation reaction. So this equation is two types of reactions are there. One is combination reaction, another one is oxidation reaction. So next, zinc is reacting with ferrous sulfate to forms zinc sulfate and iron. Zinc sulfate and iron. So here in these two metals, zinc and iron, in these two metals, zinc is more reactive. Iron is less reactive. So more reactive zinc can displace the iron from iron sulfate to form zinc sulfate. So this iron goes to out. The iron goes out. So okay. So more reactive metal replaces the less reactive metal from the salt solution. Means this is what type of reaction? Displacement reaction. Type of reaction this is? Displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. So okay, then here oxidation number is 0, here plus 2, here 0, sorry, here minus 2, here 0. Means just you observe zinc to zinc sulfate is formed. Means here zinc oxidation state is plus 2. Plus 2 means here what takes place? Loss of electrons takes place. Then ferrous sulfate 2, what formed here? Iron. So here iron plus 2, here 0. Plus 2 to 0 means so what happens? Gaining of electrons takes place. Gain of electrons. So loss of electrons what we call? Oxidation. Loss of electrons what we call? Oxidation. And gaining of electrons? Reduction. So both reactions are takes place simultaneously, no? Oxidation and reduction. So that's why this reaction is also considered as redox reaction. Redox reactions. So most probable all the displacement reactions also considered as a redox reactions. Redox reactions. So okay. So next. So here you can see ammonia is reacting with oxygen to form nitrogen monoxide and water. Nitrogen monoxide and water. So just you observe here. Here hydrogen. So it's belong to what charge? Hydride, no? -1. Here +3 come. Here 0. Here -2, +2. So here -2. -2. So just you observe here. So nitrogen, ammonia. So nitrogen having +3 charge. Here +2. +3 to +2 means what we called, what takes place? Loss of electrons or gaining of electrons. Gaining of electrons takes place. So okay, at the same time, gaining of electrons takes place. So here oxygen. So just oxygen you can take. So here oxygen. Here -2, here -2. Okay. Okay. +3 to +2. +3 to means, so what takes place? +3 to +2 means loss of electrons takes place. Loss of electrons takes place. So loss of electrons means what we called oxidation. What we called oxidation. Then oxygen 0 to -2 means gaining of electrons takes place. So this is reduction. Reduction. Is it correct? Just you can think. Is it correct or not? Generally, I said wrong this. +3 to +2, how it is possible? Okay, here +3, here +2. So just to consider, here take a nitrogen, hydrogen you can take. Here always +1, no? This you can take. -1 to +1 means then what happens? Gaining of electrons takes, loss of electrons. So here ammonia, hydrogen. In ammonia, for understanding purpose, I am explaining here. Ammonia, here my nitride, no? So this is -1, this will be +3. At the same time, you can see NO. This is -2, this is +2. Means just nitrogen +3 to +2 means what happens? What happens? Gain of electrons. So gain electrons means this is reduction. This is reduction. Then you can see in ammonia only NH3 -1 is there. Then H2O. Here also H2O, no? H2. So here -2, here +1. So -1 to +1 means what happens? -1 to +1. -1 to +1 means how many loss of electrons takes place? Loss of electrons. So loss of electrons means that is oxidation. So this reaction is a redox reaction. Redox reaction. Just you can observe here. Ammonia, hydrogen you can observe. This hydrogen, and nitrogen observe this nitrogen. Okay. At the same time, oxygen also you can take. So next one. Here fluorine, here F, here F. Both you can observe. So in fluorine, oxidation number is 0. This fluorine HF means here -1 plus 1. So 0 to -1 means what takes place? Gaining of electrons takes place. So gaining of electrons means that is a reduction reaction. At the same time, here F2 0, then HOF. HOF means here -2, hydrogen always +1. This is hydrogen -1. Here total, 1 minute. HOF. So this HOF, just to observe here, the oxygen -2. So this is +1, this is +1. Means here 0 to what takes place? +1. +1 means loss of electrons takes place. So this reaction is oxidation. So oxidation reduction takes place simultaneously in this reaction. That's why it is considered as a redox reaction. This is considered as a which reaction? Redox reaction. So okay, next one. Here ferric oxide is reacting with carbon monoxide to form iron and carbon dioxide. So this is what type of reaction? So generally, just to observe here, Fe2O3 to Fe form. Iron oxide is converting to iron. Means what takes place? Loss of oxygens, removal of oxygens. Removal of oxygens means, so what we call reduction. We can call it as a reduction. So then CO is converting to CO2. So what takes addition of oxygens takes place. Addition of oxygen takes place means that is oxidation. So this reaction, oxidation and reduction, takes place simultaneously in the reaction. That is why it is called as a redox reaction. This is also a redox reaction. Then, so this one also just to consider, hydrogen is reacting with oxygen to form water. So two or more reactants are combining to form single product. Means this is automatically what we can say? This is combination reaction. This is what? Combination reaction. Any other reactions, just you can check. So here 0, here 0, here -2, here +1. So okay, hydrogen is converting to water. Here 0, here +1. Means what we call 0 to plus 1 means loss of electrons takes place. Loss of electrons means that is loss of electrons, oxidation. Then oxygen is 0. So in H2O, so oxygen got -2. So 0 to -2 means gaining of electrons takes place. So this is reduction. This is what? Reduction. So here we can, so total two oxidation reduction takes place simultaneously in this reaction. That's why it is called as a what type of reaction? Redox reaction. Redox reaction. So here combination reaction 1 and another one is redox, 2 reactions. This is the example for 2 reactions. One is combination reaction, another one is redox reaction. Redox reactions. Then next you can see Pb3O4. Pb3O4. So this can write as a P2PbO and PbO2. PbO2. Okay. PbO and PbO2. So here you can observe here. This is -2. Here what will come? This is +4 will come. Here -2 +2 will come. So here same lead exists two oxidation, showing two oxidation numbers. +2 and +4. So, okay. So at the same time, here you can see lead chloride -1 +2. So then here -1, here 0. So in this reaction, we can consider the lead is converting to lead PbO4. Actually, this is -2 means 3 plus 8/3 will come. So okay, but we can consider as a PbO2. This PbO2 gives rise to PbCl2. So just a thing. So here +4 to +2 come. +4 to +2 means +4 to +2 means what happens? Gaining of electrons takes place. Gaining of electrons takes place. So this is what? Reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. So at the same time, you can observe here. Here HCl, in the HCl, this is -1. C converting to Cl. Here 0. -1 to 0 means what takes place? Loss of electrons takes place. Negative charge decreasing means automatically what we call? 0 came to 0. 0 means loss of electrons takes place. So oxidation. Oxidation reaction. So reduction and oxidation take place simultaneously in this reaction. That is why it is considered as a redox reaction. It is considered as a redox reaction. Redox reaction. So okay. So next. So this is two reactants or two or more reactants combined to form single product. Magnesium is reacting with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. So this is what type of reaction? Combination reaction. What type of reaction? Combination reaction. And one more reaction you can check. This is 0 +2. Here 0 -2. Okay. So what takes place? 0 to magnesium is converting to magnesium oxide. Here 0 to +2 came, means loss of electrons takes place. Loss of electrons means that is oxidation. Then O2 0 to MgO. Here -2 came. 0 to -2 means 0 to minus means what happens? Gaining of electrons takes place. So this is a reduction. And totally we can call this reaction redox reaction. Redox reaction. Why we are called as a redox reaction? Oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously in this reaction. So this is the example for two reactions. One is combination reaction, another one is redox reaction. Redox reaction. Then you can observe here, one salt is there, one metal is there. So already we know displacement reaction. So zinc is more reactive. Zinc is more reactive metal and copper is less reactive metal. So more reactive metal can displace the less reactive metal. So okay, here copper can displace the, zinc can displace the copper from copper sulfate solution. Means this is what type of reaction? What type of reaction? Displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. So all displacement reactions are example for redox reactions. Already we discussed redox reactions. Redox reactions. So okay, next. So next you can see here 0, here plus 2. So here -2 plus 5, here 0. So V2O5, vanadium pentoxide is converting to vanadium. Means what takes place? Loss of oxygens takes place. What takes? Loss of oxygens. So this is oxidation. This is what? Oxidation. Next to calcium is converting to calcium oxide. So here what happens? Adding of oxygen takes place. So this is reduction. This is reduction. So already we know oxidized one reducing agent, reduced one oxidizing agent. So again no need to discuss here. So one concept you should remember, oxidized one reducing agent, reduced one oxidizing agent. Which is oxidized? Vanadium pentoxide is oxidized. And reverse I said, loss of oxygen means oxidation. How it is correct? So okay. How it is correct? Nothing, you know. So loss of oxygen means that is reduction. Reduction. This is oxidation. So okay. So vanadium pentoxide is reduced, calcium is oxidized. So this reaction is redox reaction. Redox reaction. So next to question. Iron is reacting with water to form ferric oxide and hydrogen. Just observe iron is 0 here. Here what will come? Ferric oxide Fe2O3 plus FeO. So this is writing as Fe2O3 and FeO. So -2 plus 3 ferric oxide. So 0 to +3 means what takes place? Loss of electrons. 0 to +3 means loss of electrons takes place. So means iron to Fe2O3. So this is loss of electrons, no? 0 to +3. Loss of electrons. Yes? Loss of electrons means what we call oxidation. Or otherwise you can explain. So iron is oxidized. Why? Because reacting with the oxygen to form oxidation. Now this is oxidation reaction. So actually I'm saying explain with the electrons. Okay. So then H2 is converting to H2. So here what takes place? Loss of oxygens takes place. Here addition of oxygens takes place. Here loss of oxygen takes place. Loss of oxygen takes place means that is reduction reaction. Reduction or reaction. So together we can call this is redox reaction. So which is oxidized? Iron is oxidized. Which is reduced? Water is reduced. So oxidized one reducing agent, reduced one is oxidizing agent. So okay, next. So copper oxide is converting to copper, H2 is converting to water. So clearly copper oxide is converting to copper means here removal of oxygens means this is reduction. This is reduction. Then H2 is converting to H2 means adding of oxygens. So oxidation. Okay, in the same reaction, oxidation reduction takes place. That's why this is called as a redox reaction. Redox reaction. So oxidized one, copper oxide, oxidized one, hydrogen is oxidized, copper oxide is reduced. So which is the oxidizing agent, reducing agent? Copper oxide is reducing agent, hydrogen is a, copper oxide is a reduced, no, it is oxidizing agent, H2O reducing agent. Okay, one thing you remember, again I am repeating this, oxidized one, reducing agent, and reduced one, oxidizing agent. So keep this concept. Why? Because it is very important. In the exam point of next question. So magnesium is reacting with chlorine to form magnesium chloride. So two or more reactants combine to form single product. So it is a what type of reaction? Combination reaction. So any other type of reaction is there? Just ignore. Here 0, here 0, here +2, -2. Magnesium 0 to +2 and chlorine 0 to -2. +2 means loss of electrons, oxidation. -2 means gaining of electrons, reduction. So together we can call this is also considered as a redox reaction. Okay, clear ma? Then mercurous oxide, HgO. Mercury oxide is on heating, it is converting to mercury and oxygen. So this is one reactant is splitting into two or more products. No? So this is decomposition. So in the presence of heat it takes place. No? That's why it is also called as thermal decomposition reaction. So okay. So any other reaction? Nothing. So just you can check, this is -2 +2. Here 0, here 0. -2 0 means +2 0 means -2 to 0. -2 to 0 means what happens? Loss of electrons. Here gaining of electrons. So that's why it is also considered as a redox reaction. Okay. Next one. Sodium is reacting with sulfur to form sodium sulfide. So means two or more reactants are combining to form single product. That is why it is considered as a combination reaction. This is considered as a what type of reaction? Combination reaction. Then here 0 to +1, here 0 to -2 means 0 to +1 means minus electrons, loss of electrons. S2 -2 means plus electrons. So this is also considered as a redox reaction. So it is combination reaction as well as redox reaction. Then Here just you can think magnesium and titanium. So here magnesium is more reactive than titanium. We can consider like that. So magnesium can displace the titanium from the titanium chloride. This comes out. So that's why it is a type of reaction, displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. At the same time, all displacement reactions are example for displacement reaction, redox reactions. Redox reactions. Just you can check here -1, +2, 0, 0. Okay, -1, +4. Just you can count. So this is displacement reaction as well as redox reaction. Next. So two or more reactant, calcium oxide and silica combined with calcium silicate. Calcium silicate. So this is what type of reaction? Combination reaction. This is what type of reaction? Combination reaction. Combination reaction. So this is combination reaction simply. No. So then next one. So hydrogen peroxide is converting to water and oxygen. Means this is what type of reaction? Decomposition reaction. So decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. So in this decomposition reaction, so in the presence of radiation is nothing but heat only. So thermal decomposition reaction. So now you can say what type of another type reaction? Another type, which it is hydrogen peroxide loss of oxygens. H2O2 converting to H2O means loss of oxygens, and H2O2 into O2. So loss of hydrogens. So this is also considered as redox reaction. Redox reactions. Redox reactions. Loss of oxygens means reduction, and loss of hydrogens means oxidation. So, okay. So next one. So this reaction is what? So HNO3, the nitric acid reacting with calcium hydroxide to form calcium nitrate and water. So very simple. Here this is neutralization reaction. This is what? Neutralization reaction. But we can't discuss this neutralization reaction. Coming chapter we will discuss neutralization reaction. So neutralization reaction means acid and base combining to form salt and water. Salt and water. But carefully you can observe here -1 + 1, -1 + 2. Here -1 + 2, -2 + 1. So one thing you remember, H plus NO3 minus and Ca plus 2 2OH minus. 2OH minus. So okay. Then you can check H plus and 2OH minus. OH minus. So here what happens? Exchange of ions takes place 2 times. So that's why it is called as a double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. It is a neutralization reaction as well as double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. Why? Because here mutual exchange of ions takes place. Mutual exchange of ions takes place. Mutual exchange of ions takes place. Okay. So then, so equation is balanced or not? Here 2H plus, here 2, 4, so 2 here. So 4 hydrogens. So okay, 2H plus 2NO3 minus. Yeah, these two are combined to form calcium nitrate. These two are combined water. So okay, so this is double displacement as well as neutralization reaction. We will discuss about neutralization reaction, the second chapter, acid bases and salts. Next. So next one. This is also sodium hydroxide is a base, can react with acid to form sodium sulfate and water. This is also considered as a neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction. So all neutralization reactions are examples for double displacement reactions, or double displacement reactions are example for neutralization. So whatever it may be. So here double displacement takes place or not? Yes. Na plus OH minus. Then 2H plus SO4 minus. So equation is balanced after? No. It NaOH. Yes, now it is balanced. 2, 4. 4 means atom 4 hydrogen, 2H2. Okay. So 2OH minus 2Na plus. So these two are combining to form Na2SO4. Then these two are combining to form means. So this is neutralization reaction as well as double displacement reaction. Double displacement means what? Mutual exchange of ions takes place. Mutual exchange of ions takes place. In physical states already know aqueous should aqueous. Aqueous. So next, here two salt solutions. Just you can observe these are two salt solutions. Sodium chloride, this is aqueous, this is silver nitrate aqueous. Here precipitate, solid form, this is aqueous. So first of all, you can check whether the equation is balanced or not. Sodium, sodium. So everything is balanced. So here what takes place? This Na react with this one, this Ag is reacting this one. That means mutual exchange of ions takes place. Mutual exchange of ions. Mutual exchange of ions takes place, or 2 times displacement takes place. That's why it is considered as a double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. So, okay. So, this is the answer. Next. Next one. Here, barium chloride, sulfuric acid, barium sulfate. This is solid. This is aqueous. So aqueous. This is also aqueous. So here equation is balanced or not? So equation not balanced here. Here 2H. So now it is balanced. Physical states also correct. Here what takes place? Ba plus 2, 2Cl minus, 2H plus SO4 minus. So Ba plus 2 and SO4 minus combined to form barium sulfate is formed. This is solid. And H plus 2H plus 2Cl minus combines to form 2HCl. So this reaction is called as double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. Double displacement. At the same time, solid insoluble substance is formed. So this is precipitation reaction also. Precipitation reaction also. Precipitation reaction also. Okay, double displacement as well as precipitation reactions. Next. So now they given some equations. They given word equation. Word equations are converting to skeletal equation, then you can balance. So when we are solving these questions, we should know the formulas of this compounds. So calcium hydroxide CaOH taken twice plus carbon dioxide CO gives rise to calcium carbonate CaCO3, then water H2. So equation is balanced or not? So how many calcium? Calcium. So okay. How many hydrogen? Two hydrogens. Here two hydrogens. How many oxygens? So 3 plus 1, 4. Here 2 plus 2. Okay, everything is balanced. So this is aqueous, gas, solid, liquid. So now you can say what type of reaction this one? What type of reaction this one? Calcium oxide is converting to calcium carbonate. So okay, leave it. So just balance it. So now we can't say what type of reaction this one. So okay. So if you think this is, so leave it. So then balance, just you can balance it. So zinc symbol Zn, silver nitrate AgNO3. So this is solid, this is aqueous. To form zinc nitrate, ZnNO3 taken twice plus Ag. So 2Ag means 2Ag. So equation is balanced. So this is aqueous solid here. So now this is what type of reaction? Zinc is more reactive metal. So more reactive metal can displace the silver from the silver nitrate solution. So this is displacement reaction. This is what? Displacement reaction. At the same time, all displacement reactions are redox reactions. Redox reaction. So next, and I hope you understood. Then aluminum Al plus copper chloride CuCl2 gives rise to aluminum chloride AlCl3 plus copper. Now you can say the equation is balanced or not. 2, 6, 3, 3. So now everything is balanced. Solid, aqueous, solid. So aluminum is more reactive. It can displace the copper from the copper chloride to form aluminum more reactive material. It can displace the copper from the copper chloride solution. So okay. So this is what type of reaction? Displacement at the same time in the redox reaction. Displacement and redox reaction. Next. So barium chloride. So what is the barium chloride formula? BaCl2 plus potassium sulfate K2SO4. So both are aqueous medium, means they are dissolved in water. Then form barium sulfate BaSO4. This is solid precipitated. Then potassium chloride KCl. So 2 KCl. So then it is aqueous. So okay. So here what takes place? Mutual exchange of ions takes place. Mutual exchange of ions takes place. Exchange of ions takes place. So mutual ions of exchange takes place means what we call? This is double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. At the same time, precipitate is formed now, also considered as a precipitation reaction. Also considered as a precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction. So okay, this reaction is like this, two types. Next, potassium bromide, KBr, potassium bromide, is reacting with barium iodide, BaI2, BaI2 to form potassium iodide plus barium bromide, BaBr. So equation is balanced or not? So now everything is balanced. So this is aqueous. This is also aqueous. This is aqueous. This is also aqueous. So what we call this reaction? Double displacement reaction. How it is double displacement reaction? I hope you understood double displacement. Means K plus Br minus Ba plus 2, then I2I minus 2K plus. These two are forms potassium iodide. These two are barium bromide. So double displacement, 2 times displacement takes plus 1. That's why it is considered as a double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. Next. So zinc carbonate, ZnCO3 taken twice. Then you should take us no. So, formula ZnCO3 not twice. CO3 minus 2 no. Yes. Zinc carbonate splitting into zinc oxide, ZnO plus carbon dioxide CO. So one compound is splitting into, this is solid, this is also solid, gas. One component is splitting into 2 or more products. Now this is considered as a decomposition reaction. This is considered as a what? Thermal decomposition reaction or decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. So, okay. Then next reaction. So hydrogen H2 plus Cl2, chlorine means HCl. So equation is not balanced, now it is balanced. This is gas, this is also gas, this is also gas. So this is 2 reactants are combined to form single product, no? So this is combination reaction. So what? Combination reaction. Sometimes you can say redox reaction also, 0 to plus 1, 0 to minus 1. So redox also you can say. But any option is there, you can do redox reaction. Next, magnesium Mg plus hydrochloric acid HCl. This is aqueous magnesium solid metal to form magnesium chloride MgCl2. This is aqueous hydrogen gas. So the magnesium is more reactive metal compared with hydrogen. That's why magnesium can displace the hydrogen from the HCl to form magnesium chloride. So this is displacement reaction. Displacement, single displacement or displacement reaction. Displacement to reaction. So magnesium is more reactive metal compared with the hydrogen. That's why magnesium can displace the hydrogen from the HCl solution to form magnesium chloride and separate the hydrogen. Okay. So these are the balancing types of reactions, balancing equations. Both I discussed 2 sessions. So thank you very much. So you can share my channel, subscribe and share my channel to your close friends who are studying 10th class. And by coming 10th class students, that is very helpful to you. So okay. So if you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment box. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.